She wants to be natural. And they want her to relax her hair. She doesn't want to relax her hair. So why should she?
The system did not allow for black girls to have afros. It wasn't written in the code of conduct, but they tell you that your hair is very untidy and it's not appropriate with the school uniform.
During slavery, a hierarchy emerged where there was a status attached to having more European features. Those with these features, including looser textured hair, while still denied access to basic human rights, sometimes had more opportunity.
I feel like my hair is a true expression of my personality now.
A lot of people were like, why are you wearing your hair like that?
As a colored person, hair is this huge part of my culture. It's something that people focus on a lot. Whether you have nice hair or what they would presume as ugly hair, that like becomes part of you.
Black students are questioning why they are not allowed to wear their hair naturally.
My hair has always been a big part of my identity. I've always been known as the girl with the long hair, but it's always messy and it's always standing up in the air. So I've kind of adapted that image that I'm the girl with the hair. And that kind of inspired this whole idea behind this entire documentary, is that I had this big question of what does my hair truly mean to me? And I feel like asking different people questions about how their hair has affected them and what their hair means to them, asking them those different questions would help me learn about myself and others and their perspectives on their hair, so I could have a much wider, much deeper understanding of what hair means to me.
This already, compared to the rest of my hair, this part would be considered as nice, lovely hair in the colored community. But if I step out like this, not so much, hey?
It's something people attach to you all the time, and yes, hair is like a part of us, but it gets overemphasized in the colored community, and I think to them it only means a lot. Hair is only a big part of you if it's really nice, like if you have really nice, sleek, straight hair. If you have any sort of kink or curl or coil in your hair, it's already defined as less than.
What is hair? Why is it sentimental to some? Why isn't it sentimental to others? A mystery I am trying to uncover. Our hair is a journey that leads us to the roots of our ancestors. Afro, straight, dyed, bald, short, long. Our hair is a representation of us, or so I thought.
In the colored community, it is something that is usually frowned upon, having kinky hair, and straight is better. I grew up believing that, and I used to straighten my hair to the point where I didn't even have curls anymore. But I think what happened was I just realized that I'm not supposed to be pleasing other people, and why am I suppressing myself and how my hair naturally wishes to be to fit a standard that I didn't even agree upon, you know? Even my mom would always want us to have straight hair, always taking us to the salon to get it blown and things like that, relaxing my sister's hair. It was just very oppressive, I would say. And once I decided to just do the big chop and wear my hair how I saw fit, even she was against it. But with me doing that, it kind of encouraged my mom as well as my sister to do the same and really embrace that about themselves, and also my other family members. I think for color culture, it's very difficult to pinpoint what that is, but I would say I remember the days of going to the salon and just being around other colored women, and we're all talking about our hair and we're giving each other tips and tricks on how to deal with it, because back then there weren't really many products or like methods to really take care of our hair. And then as the years have progressed and people have been embracing their hair more, I think the colored community have definitely helped me in the sense and been like, oh, you should do this with your hair to make it, you know, more defined or softer, things like that. So yeah.
As a colored person, hair's always just been a thing where you're gonna get judged for it the harshest, because it's one of those things that you can control. So yeah, if it's wrong, then people are gonna talk about it, because you get judged on how your hair looks, how you've styled your hair, what you've done to your hair.
Yeah, as a colored person, I think it's an extension of myself. It shows who I am. I think my personality comes out.
It's not even a major thing, it's just, especially with families, you're gonna be spoken about if your hair looks a certain way. So if you have long hair and you suddenly cut it short, you had nice hair, why did you cut it all off? Or if you normally have short hair and you grow it out, it just becomes a thing of, why has it grown?
When I think colored hair, I think African American hair, and there is very much a lot of representation when it comes to a certain type of curly hair, like 3C type hair. I would say other forms of hair are not represented enough, like your 4C type hair, and that definitely needs to be represented more. A crazy hair story could be when I was supposed to receive a prize at my high school, and there was this teacher that had been bullying me about my hair. She would always come up to me and tell me, oh, can the students behind you see in class? And all of these comments, and she would repeatedly do it, and I would always have like very kind and calm demeanor and tell her, yes, they can, and I'm very considerate of people sitting behind me. And then at prize giving, she called myself and a bunch of other colored people that had natural hair to the stage and told us that we had to deal with our hair before prize giving because it was untidy and it wasn't representing what they needed to represent, which I have no idea what that was.
For me, what I felt like was every time I put on a wig that I was apologizing for who I was. Being a dark-skinned woman, very curly hair, I felt like I was hiding it.
Me, hair represents a journey. A journey, it's like a blueprint. And for me, it's like a rebirth. And it just encompasses my journey in a sense, but represented with my hair. At this point, it's like I'm celebrating my hair. I'm celebrating how it looks, how it makes me feel, and just celebrating the growth. So the inspiration behind this hairstyle is that it celebrates me. It's like, wow, this is where we at. Let's celebrate this. The favorite thing about my hair is my hair texture. I love the way my hair feels and looks. It's a very natural state and it's so beautiful to me that, oh my gosh, my hair is so pretty. Like when you're doing your hair, you're like, wow, I didn't know I had it in me. People don't really show their hair as it is. They don't try to portray it in like a beautiful way. If there is representation, people just use products to straighten it. My hair does have a huge role on my self-esteem and how I feel about myself. I tend to want to get creative with my hairstyles. I tend to always want to do something new because I get bored.
Tami, are you self-conscious about your hair?
Yes, I am. Not really, man. To a certain extent, I am conscious.
Okay, so do you like your hair?
I like my baldness, my ngai, cheese cup.
Personally, I love my hair.
I'm fine with my hair.
I love my hair too, you know. As it grew,
I feel like my hair is growing with me, It's a journey.
Like, my hair is a representation of, my brand, timeline, and, my art as a whole. So literally, my hair is a timeline, of, my rap career and everything. Like, it actually represents everything that I've been through. But actually, like, everything, the story of, being me, like, the story of Jay. Travis Scott and A$AP Rocky had the same hairstyle. I wouldn't say same, but like something similar, you see. So I actually was inspired by their, hairstyles and everything, having long hair, able to, walk with it, thug it out and all that. So like back then I was like, okay fine, I want to do something like that, but like it should be something that represents me. Hair means everything, man. It represents, it symbolizes something that actually has meaning. For me, like having long hair like represents, the embodiment of masculinity, having courage, nobility, confidence, self-esteem, name them, So having like beautiful, clean hair as a person, like it actually like symbolizes something, that is so meaningful.
I met up with Jay a while after our initial meeting. I wanted to get an update on his hair journey to see if he's made any major changes.
Anyway, behold, like, yeah, this is my space and everything, so welcome to my space.
Okay, Jay, so things and hair changes a lot. So have you changed your hair since the last time I spoke to you?
Yeah, devastatingly, yes, I did, like, I know. So the thing, what happened? Football bets and everything, so like I made a bet with my little brother that if his team wins the league, he'll take something sentimental from me. You see, and his team won the league. He told me, it's like, you said I would take something sentimental from you, so I took your hair. I'd say I felt bad for losing that hair, but on overall prospects and everything, I'm just glad it happened, because like all great people, before they become great, like they have to face some obstacles. So it also like brings a new chapter or a new level to my story.
Each character throughout this whole experience has taught me a lot about myself, even. Initiative to unlearn toxic and negative things. Because once you just started, it feels amazing. And I honestly also feel just love the process and where you're at and trust in yourself. I mean, I love my hair now. It's me. I think I'm gonna wear my hair curly way more often.